downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Buccos have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Daniel Norris gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Christian Brummett. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Alomar has it. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, a double play. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Up next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
1-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Spear is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Joe Wiggins gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. In now, Peter Boykin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Fouled off.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-2. And this will be fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Scooped up, and he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Next to bat for Toronto, Troy Tulowitzki, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. As a look, now the pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 0-2 pitch is taken for ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Clemente will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. We are still scoreless. Striding into the box, Randy Wiggins. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Owen Christian, as he rips it on the ground to second. Tulowitzki for 1. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box now, Edward Arnold. Fouled away. Arnold is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Joe Carter. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Joe Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Settling in now, Roberto Alomar. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Johan Cora, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He enters play here at 288, and even 20 home runs and 64 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle, Christian over to his left, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Trent Manning. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Brummett, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Tulowitzki has a play. 2 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Ready for another chance. Christopher Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Manning at second with 2 down. Hit hard back up the middle. Tulowitzki. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. So stepping in, Forrest Ross. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Forrest Ross is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Sam Spear, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air down the right field line. Clemente has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The count now at 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off long.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Wiggins.
Riding in once again, Tyler Wiggins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Clemente gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Randy Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Owen Christian.
Stepping up now, Owen Christian, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Christian, just 24 years of age, is playing center field here today, although he's normally considered a shortstop. Pretty good versatility, if you ask me.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Peter Boykin.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there for strike one, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki, number 28 on the season, as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
All right, dadgummit. Can't believe I gave up a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this
There's
one is
another one.
blasted to left field.
How
and
they
there's no
damn.
doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 23 for him thus far as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
All right.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Into the box now, Joe Carter. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, but designated hitter, Johan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Johan Cora. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Gotta stop the bleeding. See if you'll chase a high one.
0-2, here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Toronto leads this one 2-0. So coming to the plate, Edward Arnold comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
I gotta get myself going here.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. Strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Trent Manning. As he swings and hits a laser
Get
to
down.
right. This will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. He swings and lines it to left.
Nothing's
Is
getting.
there, and he'll make the catch to
Everything's right
retire
at
the
him.
side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Forrest Ross. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Forrest Ross.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brummett will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Sam Spears.
At the plate, Sam Spears. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And the fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. So far this year against southpaws, Betts brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wiggins is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Christian Brummett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another shot now. Christopher Wiggins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far, but the runner's back easily.
Not time for a long ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Clemente. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. In fact, lead all of baseball as well. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tyler Wiggins. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing.
Yeah, I nailed that one.
And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And a relay home.
Safe.
He will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offense.
Wow.
That'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Quick trigger. He pulled the trigger.
He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second. So the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Matt Martinez enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And
nope.
Did he go around? No, he did
Too
not.
low.
Ball 2.
Too low.
Wiggins leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Green light.
Righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Green light. Oh, I was inside.
Corner for strike 1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, that's a
good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. is in there.
Gotta be kidding me.
Ready once again, Owen Christian 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing.
Goodbye.
Charge into this one. High and
Goodbye.
deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Yeah, take that.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead.
Nailed that one.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher.
Into the box now, Edward Arnold. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So they score 4 times on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 4, the Blue Jays 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter Boykin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
Foul ball.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Wiggins has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
You know what? I'm not going to be afraid to throw him a fastball.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready for another chance. Josh Donaldson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0.
Not again.
Left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Oh.
Shot here to the left, his second of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Joe Carter is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Bouncer up the middle. Christian scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Pirates 4, the Blue Jays 3. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this
now
point.
Pitching for the Blue Jays, number 51.
Striding in once again, Trent Manning.
Now for the Pirates, designated hitter, Trent Manning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is foul right side. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Fooled me on that one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, hitting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bart Wiggins. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a high drive.
That could be gone.
Looking up.
Gone.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 5-3. Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Carter is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Digging in once again, Christopher Wiggins.
Come on, Chris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Spear moving to his left. And that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. 5-3 Pittsburgh. Leading off the inning, Roberto Alomar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Johan Cora, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame point.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, Forrest Ross. He pulls this one into right. Clemente is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down 5-3.
I'll be right back. Mother Nature's calling.
leading off the inning, Roberto Clemente, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pinky held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson loves it, and he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. And there's one away.
Now batting, Owen Christian.
Owen Christian will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now. Edward Arnold popped him up. Ross trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "No dice."
Standing in now, Trent Manning.
Oh,
Swing and a
Trent.
high pop-up. Ross waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Bucks out in front, 7-3. Leading off the inning, Sam Spear, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Ball and a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here's Mookie Betts. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
In now, Peter Boykin. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Moving under it, Brummett makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game. Next to bat for Toronto, Troy Tulowitzki. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Larry Nolan enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
56, Larry Nolan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. This is line to left. Wiggins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Pirates on top, 7-4. Larry Barlick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Bart Wiggins, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 1-0 is Laid off, but in there for strike one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit for the left side. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Barlick, a former Dodger. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about it. Brummett leads off first with 1 away. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Tulowitzki is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a ball down. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Missed with a slider.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Oh,
goodbye.
Deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop, Owen Christian.
Standing in now, Owen Christian, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Edward Arnold, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Trent Manning.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 11, the Jays 4. Josh Donaldson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3.
Paybacks are hell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose.
You better believe
These
it.
pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
You plunk me, I plunk you.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Oh, one pitch on its way.
Nope,
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 and 2.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wiggins is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
So digging in now, Roberto Alomar. First pitch coming, here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Donaldson stands at first with 1 out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So stepping in, Johan Cora. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. In his career, Ross brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. This is pulled into right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row. And this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Pirates posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Joe Wiggins earns a league-high 18th win. Larry Nolan records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final lines for this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 11 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.